Okay, this is a crash out post. I'm currently crashing out. Sorry in advance. Women, do not get married and have kids unless you plan on and are capable of becoming a single mom. Because 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, I don't know, statistically high, that's probably what's going to happen to you. Now, I love being a mom. I really do. And in fact, I quite enjoy most of the time being a single mom. This shit is not fair. The world is not set up for single moms. You will struggle. I don't care what job you have. I don't care how much you get paid. Especially in this economy right now, okay? The world is not set up for single mothers. It will be fucking hard. It will test you in ways that you didn't know that you could even be tested. You will have to fight for those kids, most likely. You will have to fight for those kids. You will have to wake up every morning and question, just real talk, if motherhood is really something that you want anymore, because these men make it so hard. They make it so hard to be a mom. They take away all of the tender moments of motherhood that you could have had, but you were stuck in survival mode. So you didn't even really get to enjoy it. You're just fucking surviving, trying to raise these kids, trying to do the best you can, and you get $250 a month. What the fuck? That is pennies. That is the gas money it is taking me to drop them off at their father's house and pick them back up. $250 a month. And my ex is a nurse. $250 a month. I'm sorry. I don't even know if I'm going to post this. These men will take everything from you. They will promise you so much. They will promise you so much. And it will feel great at first. It will feel peaceful at first. And for some fucking reason, when you have their child, they will abandon you. They will discard you. Even if they don't cheat, even if they don't do anything significant, they'll emotionally turn away from you to the point where you leave. I left. I can't be in that. It is not what we were promised. It is not what you think it is. I promise you. I promise you. And before you come on here and say, oh, well, my situation's not like that, good for you, honey. You are in the 1% of women that are very lucky. Because the rest of us don't have that. And the rest of us become single moms. And it sucks because all I wanted was to be a mom. I love being a mom. But the best parts of my motherhood were taken from me. And in fact, the first time I got pregnant, the man said he couldn't have kids. And then fought me in court for 5 years. Fought me in court for 5 years. To take away my son that he claimed in the beginning he wasn't even capable of producing because he didn't want to wrap it up at first. Yeah. Yep. I can't handle it. I can't handle this. I can't handle men anymore. Y'all are liars. You lie to women. You promise us a lot. We are objects to you. We are things that you put on your shelf. I am a human being, and my life is forever changed. My life is forever changed. I will never be the same. My youth was stolen from me. I had to put my boots on the ground and become a single mom at 21 years old. I didn't get to live. I didn't get to live. I didn't. My life is not what I wanted it to be. Not even close. But I love being a mom. I'm holding space for 2 things at one time. Just don't date men. We are at a point in society where we are waking up to the reality of the patriarchy, which is a very real thing that I didn't used to believe in, and I fucking do now. To what men are really like. I will never see the change in men that I need to see to feel safe enough to ever date again in my entire life. It will take too long. The change that we need to see in men will take too long. It's 100, 200 years from now. So that's my life. So just don't date men. Just don't. Just focus on yourself. And don't have kids with the wrong person. And I don't know how to tell you what man is the right man, because I thought they both were. I thought they both were the right man, and they were not.
I am 60 years old and I am changing my life. I've just moved from London to Miami. I'm divorced. I've got 3 grown-up children who don't need me anymore. I've set up a new business and I am going to work really, really hard, and I am going to enjoy every minute of it. Please come along. I'd love you to follow me and see the ups, the downs, and hopefully it'll be more ups.
A woman will say he took all my time, and a man will say she took all my money, because money is more important to men than time, and time is more important to women than money. That's why men pay on a first date, because you already show up paying with your time and energy. Women grossly underestimate the value of their energy and what it can do for a man. I mean, for example, sitting down to happy hour with a beautiful woman boosts a man's testosterone. Do you know how much testosterone shots are? They're at least $300 a pop. So you're already providing a $300 value just by being in his presence, let alone your time, energy, and attention. Start valuing yourself for what it's worth. If you show up to a date and you pay with your time, energy, attention, and money, you've paid 75% and he's paid 25%. Know your value, babe?
I got so humbled by a man that I quite literally have not stopped thinking about it for weeks, so I think I need to get it off my chest. I went to Jersey with my girlfriends for 4th of July, so this was more than a month ago, and I'm still thinking about it. And we were at the bars. We met these guys who worked in finance. They lived in New York. They seemed like nice guys. They were decently cute, and I started talking to this one guy, and he's telling me all about how when he's in New York, he always gets with girls who look like his celebrity crush, Margot Robbie. I'm like, okay, buddy. Like, all right, whatever. Anywho, then he starts talking about who his celebrity lookalike is. And he thinks that it was like Brad Pitt or like some like really hot celebrity. I don't remember who. But I'm like, okay, like he didn't look like him, but what are you gonna do? I'm like, oh yeah, like that's great. Then he goes, who do you think your celebrity lookalike is? And I don't really think that I have a celebrity lookalike, but my TikTok comments will sometimes say that I look like a blonde Nessa Barrett. Sometimes I get Sabrina Carpenter too, but blonde Nessa Barrett I've gotten a couple of times. So I said that. I was like, yeah, like typically like I feel like people will tell me I look like a blonde Nessa Barrett. And he goes, he goes, yeah, you look like Nessa Barrett if she ate someone else. Are men in Jersey just like all diabolical, or like is that like normal to be spoken to like that? I did not know how to respond. I laughed, but I think he was serious.
A 60-year-old woman who has hit the wall and is trying to make it in Miami. She will be invisible to most men and women over there. The only people who get noticed are successful men and attractive young women who are willing to do anything to be on a successful rich guy's yacht.
Of course!
Time is money. So why should we waste our time and money on a woman when we can spend our time making more money? Going to the gym also raises testosterone, and men with higher testosterone is linked to making more money. So women are a waste of time, money and muscle building. Women are a waste of everything. Modern women seem to think if we spend money on them it benefits us, but all it does is bleed us of our resources.
It's a waste of time.
Women chase after the top 10% of men and expect not to get humbled by them.
Deal with it.
Not my problem.
Real men of genius.